Hey there, welcome back to gggaming. So here we go, got another showcase video. This one is going to be for the 7-star Tera Raid boss Salamence, and it's Miraidon. This is going to be a crazy one, a lot of fun. Had to change it up a little bit from the original showcase to actually get the win, but we got it. Got the win. Let's do this thing and actually show you how this is done. Alright, so first and foremost, let's check the summary on your Miraidon. So here's what we're going to do. Run Electric Tera with the Life Orb held item. We're going to go max damage on our Miraidon, alright? And then in terms of moves, go ahead and give it this move pool, Parabolic Charge, Electro Drift. Make sure you put the power points into Electro Drift to bump that up to 8. Reflect and Metal Sound. In terms of your EVs, just sort of your standard raid build, full special attack, full HP. Will work just fine because this guy's awesome. Alright, let's get over to the raid and make this happen. Alright, here we go. So we did change it up a little bit. We had to lock a party with 2 Intimidate NPCs to make this a little more viable. We had one with 1. It's just a bit tougher. So we got both Tauros as well as Arcanine in here. We're going to start this fight with a little bit of RNG, which is we didn't avoid Heat Wave. It would have been nice to avoid it, but can't get burned. Get burned, you just take too much damage. And then we need to land Metal Sound. We do need to land ideally 3 of these. With 2 Intimidate NPCs in your party, you can probably get through with 2. But I want to land 3. There's 2. At the very least, we're going to give it a good try with the 2 if we miss this next one. Alright, survive that hit. We are pretty consistent about being able to survive the 2 Dragon Pulses. There's our 3rd one. Cool. We're in good shape. So now he should knock us out. There. Allow us to come back in and start, essentially start the damage. We're going to go straight into Electro Drift now and knock this shield out. And the idea is we need to get as much damage off as possible before he really builds Moxie. Those 2 Intimidating PCs will help a ton, but he did get a buff from us. He will get buffs from the Garganackle when it gets knocked out, but he will not get a buff from either the Arcanine or the Tauros because those will cancel out with the Intimidate. It's going to take just a little bit for him to really get buffed to the point where he can one-shot us. Alright, so we'll just go straight into Electro Drift here. Should do a pretty good amount of damage. Name of the game here is Break the Shield. Without Tera. No Tera. No Terrasilize here. So he's still using Dragon Pulse. That's good. Means he's not buffed enough that he wants to shift over to Earthquake. And if you don't have 2 Intimidating PCs, he pretty much is hitting Earthquake right now already on that first hit. At which point it's hard. It is hard. You run out of time so fast as you get knocked out more. Alright, so right into another Electro. This will set us up nicely. We got plenty of time. Less damage there because we did lose the electric terrain. That's bound to happen. So we'll go ahead and get knocked out here more than likely. Yeah, we're 6 HP, definitely. Alright. And will allow us to come back in. That will reset up that electric terrain and then go ahead and finish the shield. One more hit for the shield. We got plenty of time here to get knocked out again, come back in for the final finishing blow. At this point, we're good. We're set. Doesn't really matter if he's buffing with Moxie or anything else. What we do not want to happen is to critical hit this next hit and push it to the point where he resets his stats. If we do that, the whole thing's out the window and you gotta start over. Unlikely. Well, actually guaranteed because we would lose the Metal Sound and we need that defense down. Alright, here we go. Let's break the shield. Perfect. No critical hit. Still above 50% HP. Really got to stay above, I think, what is it, 45% HP or 40% HP. So good shape. This should knock us out. Likely will one-shot us. Yep. Pretty much a given at this point. He's kind of probably max attack. But plenty of time. We're good to go. This is a win. guaranteed at this point. All we got to do is hit that Terastalize with another drift, and it is over. As soon as we get in here. Arcanine's dropping a Leer. Look at that. Didn't even, that helps even? Actually, doesn't help. This is special. What am I saying? All right, there you go. 2 Intimidate NPCs. Build your Miraidon with the same stats as mine, and it's actually not too bad. You do get knocked out a few times. It gets fairly close there on time. You can win with 1 Intimidate NPC. I've done it. It's a lot more RNG and a lot harder to actually make this happen. Boom! Love that finishing blow. So satisfying. So there you go. Miraidon. Soloing Salamence. Enjoy. Let me know what other builds you're using. Hit that like button just because this was a pain to actually make happen. Figuring out all that good stuff. Hit the sub if you've not, and see you in the next one.